Some of y'all may be thinking, you want to give up. You had enough, however the case may go. Don't give up. Mental health is real. But always remember this, and I always feel that people who have mental health issues, these are the people who got a higher calling to help others who is going to be in need. That mental health problem that you have right now is not for you to sit and cry. It's to actually build yourself up to help somebody else. Anything that we all go through in life is not for our purpose. It's for us to help others in the time of need. And mental health can be a horrible thing. I know it can. But you can't allow it to keep tearing you down. You can't allow it to keep taking control of your life, especially if you got kids, especially if you a man and you a family man. You can't allow that depression to get you. Ain't nothing wrong with you getting up sometime, going to the barber shop, getting your hair and your beard, getting yourself put all together. Sometimes you need to go out, and y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something too. Sometimes you need to go out and have a free mindset to yourself. I don't mean go out there and find some other woman or go out there and find some other man. While you're doing it, stay to yourself when you're doing it. Because if you're trying to find somebody and do things, that's another subject. You're going to have to pay for that back. But what I'm saying is that get your beard shape up. Fix yourself up. Ladies, fix your little hair up. You don't always need somebody, a girlfriend with you all the time or your kids. Go by yourself sometime. And sometimes a lot of people get depressed because they're not used to being alone. If you train yourself to do this by yourself and you doing this, I do it all the time. Because I don't want to feel as though I need somebody all the time when I want to do things. But a lot of people is depressed, y'all, because they so used to wanting somebody there with them. And when they don't have nobody there with them, they feel depressed. A lot of stuff I choose to do, I did it because I know it was going to be for a purpose sooner or later as I started growing. I started understanding it's not for me, but it's for me to help others. People who have depression, they have a beautiful gift inside of them. A beautiful gift. And most time people who commit suicide, these type people have such a powerful gift that they feel as though the world don't even understand them. Even if they was to explain it to anybody, they feel as though they're not going to understand them. To me, I call these people, they very superpower. They got some kind of special powers. I always felt like that. People with mental health, I always felt that they can make a change upon the world. But the enemy always trying to attack these kind of people, attack their mind and their thoughts, make them feel less make them feel less pretty, make them feel less like they're not handsome, make them feel like they're nothing. And these people are such beautiful people. They're such beautiful people, y'all. A couple years back, I was talking to this lady, and people used to always thought this lady was crazy, y'all. I know she wasn't crazy. If people were to take the time to hear this lady, they will understand this lady is so intelligent, it's ridiculous. She is that smart. You ever see people, they're so smart till they dumb? That's how the lady was. But if they would have took the time to sit with her and understand the things that she was saying out of her mouth, they would actually realize this lady is not crazy at all. This lady got good sense. With a beautiful soul. But you know what makes me even upset? To hear people talk about people who have mental health issues. They talk so bad about them. So if you got any type of mental health issue, hold your head up, because you're the most beautiful being upon this earth. The only difference between you and others is because yours not recognizing yours at this time. You had somebody to tear you down, to put you in the place you in right now, because they don't want you to recognize the greatness that you have. They didn't want you to recognize how beautiful or how handsome you is. That's why they had to tear you down to put you in the place you in right now. Because they were so afraid if they didn't tear you down, you wouldn't even recognize them, that you would probably walk away from them. You would probably even open your eyes even more and realize that they are really nothing. Because anytime when somebody got to tear somebody else down, they are nothing. That's why they had to tear you down and put you in a place where you was depressed. Because they were so afraid they're not going to be able to hold on to you. But if they really would have understand you, they would understand you would have been there regardless. You would never walk away. But now they put you in a sinking place. And in their mind, they thinking they had to do that to you to keep you, or you would have leave. But they're so messed up in their head. They're so messed up in their head. They got such a low self-esteem. They want to tear you down. You is more than what this world was created for. Trust and believe me. You got a purpose. That's why you was torn down the way you was torn down. You got a purpose. That's why the name callings came at night. You got a purpose. That's why you was called off your bald head. That's why you was called your fat. That's why you was called ain't no man or woman gonna want you. Why you think you was called all these names? You thought you was called all these names just because you was what the person said you was? No, you wasn't called all these names because of what they said. You was called all these names because they see the greatness in you before you saw it yourself. And you know what they did? They tried to beat you to the punch. I'm going to tear him or her down before they realize who they is, because they probably going to act like they better than me. Knowing well in your spirit is not set to think like you better than nobody. You got a spirit of loving everybody, but they couldn't see it. They couldn't see the beautiful gift that's inside of you. But hold on, don't you give up. You take this message and you run with it like never before. The next time somebody call you names and say you will never amount to nothing, you are nothing, you fat, you will never have nobody will never love you. When they sit and tell you that nobody will never marry you, look at you, you getting old, ain't nobody gonna want you, however the case may go, you know deep down in your heart, in your mind, and your soul, they're lying. Take it for a grain of salt and you hold your head up. You let it go through one ear and let it come out the next. Do not let that thing settle within your spirit. Because remember this, anytime when somebody keep antagonizing you and keep on antagonizing you over and over again, you got to think to yourself, why this person keep antagonizing me? Because it's a lie the whole time. They got to feed their own insecurities. People tend to do the same things. They have insecurities about themselves. They is so insecure but themselves is ridiculous. It's not you. But what they had and what they was feeling within themselves, they try to place it on you and make it seem like something was wrong with you. Or your sex drive. Or the way your body is shaped. Or the way your sex feel. However the case may go. They put all their insecurities on you. So what you going to do? You're going to just sit there and allow that stuff to resonate in your spirit and accept it? No. Let it go, like I said, in one ear and back out the next. Don't let that stuff stick in your spirit. That's who the Most High didn't create you to be. You was made for greatness. And greatness you are. It's hot. People who tend to tear other people down, they're the most ugliest people. Because if you actually sit long enough and pay attention to the things that come out of their mouth, they're very nasty, ugly people who have no respect for their mate, always angry. Because you got to understand something. They're only giving you what was given to them as a child. Instead of they grow into their adult man or womanhood, they take that little child that they still is right now. Now they're putting it all on you to make you feel like you less of, because somebody made them feel like that. And by them telling you you less of, they're feeling like they're feeling good about that. Don't you know people feed their soul off being negative towards other people? They get a kick out of this. But if you learn to build yourself and allow it to roll off your shoulders and take it for that grain of salt, like how I tell you, let me tell you something. Power come by having knowledge. And I always tell my kids, respect can carry you places money can't. I don't care if you have no money at all. If you got respect, it can carry you places money can't. Your niceness and your greatness that you have because you don't tear people down is what gonna carry you through life. While that individual who tearing you down, calling you names, saying you will never be nothing, however the case may go, these type people always struggle. Or they tend to always get things and can't hold on to it. Or they'll have special plans or a business plan or however the case may go and never go through with it. You know why? Because their heart is wax cold. These type people never wish good for nobody because they was never wish good off the things they did. That's why they got to be evil towards other people. So lift your head up. Lift your head up. You is more beautiful than you can ever imagine. If you're a man, you're more handsome than you can ever imagine. Trust and believe me. It's something behind everything people do. Don't let nobody sit there and tell you you're not beautiful or I don't like the way you look or however the case may go. Good. The Most High didn't create you to look a certain way for them. But it's for somebody. It's somebody for everybody. But the Most High just didn't design you for them. So let them feel what they feel. Because if they ain't trying to change, you know, when they getting older, they ain't gonna never change. That's why some of these people in this nursing home was here upon this earth, they had a chance to make it right, and they still didn't choose to make it right. That's why you see some people, they get old fast, and others, you'll find, you ever see like a man and woman, they real old, and the woman or man may look younger than each other? You know why that happens sometimes? Because the one who always giving hell always be the one, 9 out of 10, it's not true all the time, y'all. But the one who always giving hell always be the one who gets sick first. Okay? Off the people I know, they always be the one who gets sick first. Who give all the hell. And I mean, it's different kind of ways you can hell hack somebody. But what I'm trying to say is true in some ways, right? Let me say it like this. When you know you're not picking at people and you got somebody always bashing at you, calling you names, not fighting you, but just bashing you all the time, hell hacking you. These people sometimes run themselves sick. But when you got somebody else fighting on you and beating you up, however the case may go, these people always tend to look older quick. So that's what I mean when I'm saying this. So y'all, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. And when you like the channel, that help the algorithm to go out to the video to expand even more where other people can see it. So please like the channel if you can. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Stay tuned for later on today. And I appreciate it once again.